Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Let's get underway with the, Sporterra Invicta. The one I came in today. And it appears that it may have been something to PD. I'm not entirely sure, considering it did a little bit of messing around after I saw the update in the skirmish mode. It's like, well, the guys with two particle cannons are holding up fairly well against, you know, a full-on a assault carrier. I mean, they weren't able to kill the assault carrier because the assault carrier has enough PD to defeat them. But our review in this game, not happy. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I mean, there's things I could definitely see changed. Like the tech tree is a mess. I'll give it that. It's a complete mess. And there's a lot of not super clear information. But I do like the core that's there. Like, I wouldn't have put 50 hours in so far if I didn't like it. If I didn't like the core. Also, like, all my streams for the past 2 weeks wouldn't have been this game if I didn't like it too much. So I do like it, but I definitely think there could be some better changes made. Although I think they may have just fixed a bug that I was really having with PD, which is nice, considering it. I think the PD was firing too short. So I did a little skirmish test where one of the new Lake Champlain ships was able to at least defend itself far more successfully than before, with just 2 particle beam point defense versus the 4 and still getting destroyed we were having before. So I think that fix finally rolled around to the live save. Let's say it has been a little bit though since I played, so I'm just gonna catch up on what I have going. I'm gonna grab Malaysia in order to absorb all that. That's fine. Mask Faroka is coming online in order to hide our tech use. Did we already get... Vision spinner, alien computers. Yeah, we already got strategic deception. Okay, so I can go up to about 120-ish. I'm going to say 120 without having to worry too much about alien retaliation.
Lending my expertise.
Defend interests. Yeah, that's good. But no, the plan for today is at least to try to kick the servants out of Mars orbit. Hopefully. And hopefully, 3 ships armed with particle beam point defense should be enough to deal with what they have as a fleet. Columbia is changed to Exodus. Alright, wasn't expecting that.
Order is returning.
Peaceful, yeah, repeat that mission. I was expecting, what you call it? Initiative, not initiative. What is it? Servants or protectorate. I had a complete mind blank there. Because normally they're the ones running around doing that. Ooh, anti-satellite test. New anti-satellite missile, which is ready for testing. I mean, we're already at odds with the servants there. See with the test. Increase 2, gains +1, invest more space in launch. Suffers a massive loss. Ooh, or, I mean, I do need to get my military tech up. And a lot of my stations now have lasers to defend it. And that... But so yeah, we do need the public boost in the Pan-Asian Combine. And that would have 0.3. That would take it over 6. Yeah, let's do that. Except that's apparently dropped our opinion, despite saying you should boost it. So that's 6.2. That's now invasion A's. India. Repeat. Actually, I'm gonna need to get you to come back and defend. Little palace.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
You repeat that.
Targets got away.
Chance 9%. Let's see. What's their India's 64. That's pretty good. I'll let it continue for a moment, just to see what comes up. Initiative declare war on Ecuador. All right. Another war that they really only have one army to use, and that's already off fighting somewhere. To take me there. Swamp Fox Base. That's an interesting name for a base. Gotta give them that. To do a plus mining complex. -8. It's got a fission pile. Oh, because it's got a construction module as well. Get a fusion pile down. That should power. Yeah, it should power both of those. Then we can upgrade to give it defense. Or we could always just strip away the construction module, give it a point defensive array. Of November. And that will give some more much needed nobles. This is the main reason I'm getting that. Coswood Station, construction module, fission pile. You need a space dock. Where you go, space dock? There you are, space dock. And I'll give you a fusion pile. Then we can replace the fission pile with nothing because it needs, they both need 10. Alright, well that's fine. And then once you're done, you can go and refuel and resupply and all that. You're on a long trip. Actually, you're almost at your long trip to here, which I mean has water, volatiles, and I mean water and volatiles are the main one because we are a little bit low on volatiles. I would like to have more. As you see there, the markings. Oh, that's the indicator of what's there. But yeah, no, if I'd known what I know now, I definitely would not have gone with the with the Dumbos. Yemen rivals. They're just going to war for everybody. 9% again.
Applying pressure on their people.
Ready for my mission.
Defended your lone unrest. So you go advise Kazakhstan again. Unless is China defended? China's defended. Yeah, go advise Kazakhstan. And then
Your
you
orders?
fellow companion China, because we did take a hit to China.
We must persuade the
Or
people.
Pan-Asian Combine. So I would like to get it back up again. But yeah, no, it is nice to know that the space defenses also give you options in for events like that. It's like, oh, we could do an anti-satellite missile test, or we could just, you know, use a ground-based anti-warship laser as an anti-satellite test. I'm all for the big explosions here.
Offering assistance.
Offering counsel.
I'll put that permanent for the moment. You're busy pumping out. You'll have this done very quickly. Then you can go back to not mission control. I guess build army. I mean, we don't need to build much more boost. Mission control, space defense. Philippines do nothing because they're humanity first.
Things are stabilizing.
And so we want them to prosper as much as we can.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Repeat that mission. And then hopefully this one goes well.
Our case remains unheard.
17%. I mean, it's not the best odds. 8%. Backer tour. National investment points are increased by 2%. We'll do that. More investment points into the military, please. Let's do that. Which is good, because considering the max military score is 7.5. And the aliens are probably going to land somewhere again, so the higher this is, the better. In the European Union-Uruguay War. Oh, that's good. Oh, humanity first took Slovakia, or Czechoslovakia. No, it is just Czech Republic. Not Czechoslovakia. Somalia is now under initiative. India, yep. Yep, they're just rivaling everybody.
Ready.
Who is there? 3 unknowns. 30% odds. Let's go see what we can steal.
No secret is safe from me.
Indeed.
Ready for orders.
Break up the grabby hands. Go steal everything.
We'll make our appeal.
I will help them.
Lending my
Yeah, I would like to be
expertise.
able to grab India, if at all possible. Because that would be a very nice addition. It would also cap out very
More
much.
secrets.
Advanced light rail cannon. We'll steal that. May as well. At least the ability to research it.
Things are cooling off.
Just to continue there.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to get over... over Exodus here. As much as I would love to. As much as I would love to. Crackdown critical failure. That's fine. Also, we're leading biotechnology. They're attacking here and Niagara or Nigeria. As I do. They just made peace. Why are you going to war again? That makes no sense, but alright. New space dock. Which means you... Oh, that's Palos. Transfer to the station. That'd be 9 hours. Repair. Takes a little bit of water. 6 days. Off we go. Or off we go. Helps you press the right button. Helps a lot if you press the right button. There's assignments time. We're gonna acquire trust. India's just going to town with these. What is that? 7% knowledge? I mean, that is good. You can be updated. We only have a 3-star org unavailable, and we don't have the money to even put that in. Actually, we're about to run out of money. We'll give you command. When command. You can be updated. Admin. Definitely admin. Just all the admin. Also, sell some Fizzles real quick just to bankroll. Put a little bit into funding now. We're going to boost opinion there. We'll do it via Unity. That's not just going to go up. Welfare should help. Don't know why it didn't help, but it should. Funding is slowly going to increase. My science is increasing ever more. Let's get you a little bit of Unity spending. As you... There we go. That should do. Now assignments.
Standing by.
You go see what you are.
We'll see what they're up to. Ready for orders.
You go
here.
public opinion. It's easier to just go on and click on the map in India.
Making our case.
I'm here.
What's the unrest in there? It's going up. Go back down to cracking down on unrest, or blowing unrest. Not cracking down on it. Cracking down is the wrong word.
Offering counsel.
Offering assistance.
Sarah Buffing on that. New governing regime in Peru. Actually, how's our navy building coming along? 100 days until that Lake Champlain is done. And that will be a good addition to the navy. That is you repaired. This will resupply you. Remember, no, you're just the platform kit class. Don't know where I'm going to send you next. We basically got an asteroid out here we can use as a base. That is an alien base. I think we may actually bring you back and go and good night, sweet prince. Considering this ship can do that and also prospect all in one. So we'll probably bring you back, scrap you. That seems like a good idea. Alright, off as we go. No, it's still 152. I was about to say, did they change the combat values? Oh, so let's merge this fleet together. Preemptively. And then once the last battleship is done, we'll merge them together and send them off to, there we go. It's already prospected, so you can just go and place it on an outpost. Found outpost fission. 60 volatiles is really what I'm here for. The water is also good, but the volatiles are the main thing. Also found a platform. Let's manage you. Let's get that to a fusion pile. And a space dock. That's that done. To at least this point. Where I'll be able to work. Resistance. Here you are. Let's again fission pile or fusion pile, not fission. Up was mining. That gives 85 actually with the bonuses, which is pretty good. That's almost a third again, or an extra 100. And then Romeo 28. You gotta wait for that station to be done, and then you'll go refuel, resupply, head back out. Go prospect another asteroid.
Person of interest surveilled.
Initiative. Let's go repeat again. Yep. And a bribe, that's a probe. That's a servant. Do we have a servant flipped? We don't. We just send somebody to go and see you. Try and flip you.
Violence is abating.
That way we see what's what.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
64, repeat that. Well, actually probably send her to go and scout you.
We hold no sway in their minds.
No, repeat again. Not terrible, terrible odds. And plus, we do have Unity working for us, which should slowly bring it around towards us. Victor 73, what are you? You're a gunship. Which only has an ultraviolet laser cannon. Can we set the Guardian, though? 9.6 damage. I mean, we don't have anything here to be able to target this. 1.8 max combat Gs. This is basically just the laser gun, and that's it. Actually, it is just a laser gun, and no, it's a transport. This is almost certainly a transport, considering this is 2 unknown modules. This is going to crash down, isn't it? I was wondering why it was continuing on the way here, considering it was originally going to rendezvous with another vessel. It's a transport, that's why. Or at least it's probably a transport. Typhoon. What is that? $200 and 20 ops. Yeah, do that. Yep. Oh, that crashed in the Pan Asian Combine. Where in the Pan Asian Combine? Down here. Alright, change of plans. People are gonna go and scramble over here. Also gonna defend Pan Asia. Which, ironically enough, is this turn. Hi. Defend.
Securing our control.
December, Mali, and the India formed an alliance.
Where to?
You're gonna go scan here.
On Overwatch.
Reporting in.
I'm here.
No.
Where to?
That's alien life forms right there. We'll do that next turn. You keep doing what you're doing. So we should hopefully
Securing our interests.
see the
Surveilling
alien.
target area.
Maybe? I guess we
Offering
didn't.
support.
That's a shame.
Offering support.
That is a real shame. Also, I think... Are you done? Romeo 3. Yes, you are now done. Transfer Earth. You want to go to here. Max burn, that's 52 weeks. Yeah, you're going home to be retired. You're about to go do that job, but now that job, well, there's better ships for it. Or we can build better ships for it, rather. Actually, we've surpassed the US with that missile test. Which is nice. It's a good situation to be
Our
in.
case remains unheard.
I changed by -1. Ooh, that's unfortunate, but then again, keep going. You'll get there eventually. I believe in you. That's Hab Mining 2, or Hab Mining. And then 100 days till that's
We found something.
that. We'll probably send them off to go and both blow up a alien life form. Because we cannot let this spread. Not here, not in our own territory. Definitely not in our own territory. More of India just declaring rivalry against everybody.
Telling our story.
Reporting in. Going in hot.
What's the up?
But there's a lot more. Gonna police. Yeah, we gotta do some cleanup.
Elsie.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but we don't have. We could have, but I think it's better to just go and clean up. Clean up a little bit. 70 days. Yeah, I think we wait for this. Wait for this Lake Champlain to be done, and then we go in. And hopefully kick the servants out of Mars orbit. Let's take a look at all fleets. So 36 is still docked here. That is the mothership fleet. Victor 69 is still here. Arrow 1 class destroyer. Yeah, they were on a surveillance mission. And Victor 16 is still here. I think by itself. Surveillance, but then again, hasn't done it for a while. So we should be able to just, provided it has actually worked, we should be able to send a Lake Champlain and just blow this thing up. Sierra, yeah, they haven't built any new ships yet. They still got their 2 cruisers, which can't really accelerate. Which also have a lot of missiles. A point defense laser turret. And a infrared laser cannon, which does help with defense. It does help. On the point defense laser turret. But then again, they only have these missiles as, well, it's really, I guess the laser cannon is also damaging, but not at super close range damaging. What's Foxtrot 3? It's got kits. Oh, it's a fleet with troop carriers. Alright. Surprised I haven't sent that out nowhere. I mean, it is only 18 kilometers per second Delta V. So it can't really go nowhere. Which is, I guess fair. You're waiting for that to be done. For the station to be built so you can actually,
Lending my expertise.
resupply and all that and go to somewhere
Offering
else.
counsel.
Go and burn those down before they spread too much. China is working on mission control a little bit. China. Platform core. Space dock. Do you already have the mining thing set up to build? Yes, you do. Excellent. Most excellent. So, Romeo 28 should be able to resupply. And then refuel. then she'll be good to go.
The people will come to our side.
I'll repeat that mission. We need to fix this money drain. I went back to... Oh, they probably cooed it. That's why I went to war to change it over. Alright, that makes sense.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
17%, that's a shame. Panic! We can tank that. I mean, we literally have somebody here to go and do that. Unrest going up by 1 is fine. That will very quickly be quashed down. And we actually did want to lose a bit of cohesion. So that is perfectly fine. Well, that's running 28 kilometer repairs. Go resupply. 600 water, 2.5 days, but you know, needs to be done. Needs to be done. We needed fuel in it for it to go nowhere or somewhere. Anywhere, rather.
Target destroyed.
Wiped out.
LC is secure.
And wiped out. So we'll send those guys to clear up the other two. Hopefully clear up the other two. But yeah, dropping that actually improves our science output by a lot. Completed refueling operations. Excellent. Let's find a likely target. I don't think we can transfer to Ixion. I say, did we get outer? Mission to space. Skywatch, hold on, this is in reverse. Asteroids, advanced heat management. Mission to Jupiter. I got mission to Jupiter. I don't know what we have here, because I think this is Neptune. Yeah, that's too far out. That might have, so 2060 Chiron. That's what we're gonna go send it, because it probably has nobles. It should be... Let's see, is it in this list? No. Not in that list. That's series. Which we have ironically enough have a base around. That's Jarvis. 2064. 2004. That's Luna, no. Mars, that's all that fleet and all them stuff. No, that's Jupiter and all that. No, we want 2060 Chiron. Or is that just outside? Have I been fooled by scale? I've been fooled by scale. That's outside Jupiter. That's over by Uranus. Alright. Odysseys, no. But looking for somewhere that has 747 Winchester. It has a chance for nobles, and nobles is our weakest. So 747 Winchester. Main belt asteroid. (747) Winchester. That's fine if you use up your Delta V to get there. Considering you can build a station. So it's perfectly fine for you to use your Delta V. Go transfer. It'll take a while to get there, but yep, it is fine. We do need that stuff, and it's quicker than sending a probe and then sending stuff via Earth than just send it via one. Alright, you go blow up Pacific States.
We're going in.
Ready to go.
North
Going
Balkans.
in.
Yep, that's all that good. They're all good there. We're basically keeping the pressure on India to try and break in. Keep stealing, chipping away. That will change naturally by minus 25 per month anyway. Plus the military spending, which will... It will slow our military tech increase rate. But, I mean, as is, we're the highest tech military in the world at the moment. This is fine. Cohesion loss was actually very good, though. Because 5 is basically the point you want to be at.
Offering assistance.
I will help them.
Say, ships should be coming along. Should be getting closer. Yeah, 55 days, so... Very soon we'll be able to put the fleet together and see about kicking the servants out of Mars orbit, hopefully. Hopefully out of Mars orbit. You probably need to be sent to ground for a turn. You do have a fair amount of people who know where you are and what you're doing.
Public opinion is moving in our
The news
direction.
78%. Repeat that. You're an unknown, which is might be an alien. It's or probably initiative trying to defend here. No, that's humanity first. It's probably humanity first, considering the jump it just made. There's a big old jump for that. Believe you're wiped out. Wiped out is good. Wiped out is always good.
Target destroyed.
More Xenoflora wiped out, the better. In my books.
People of Earth, I am Judith Howe, Superior of the Servants. I am here as an envoy of our benevolent saviors. Today, we proclaim our joyous destiny. One united world under their guidance. We call upon all nations to cease their futile and violent resistance and to open negotiations to join our global family. Only then may we know peace and serenity.
So I'm pretty sure they just get their victory condition, like unlock. Yeah, victory condition. Build an alien nation declares dominion over Earth at the UN in New York. This was the main reason why I went for China. I'm trying to get India as well. They require roughly 80% of the world's population to do that victory. Hey, they don't have it. If you go to global, actually, 40% of the world's population believes we should resist the aliens. That's a good number in my books. Also, dear God, the amount of wars the U.S. is in. The U.S. is technically at war with Russia. Like, it's just wars. All the wars. Apparently, we got 5 atrocities somehow. I'm not sure how we got that. That we do. GDP $13.5 trillion. Per capita is $12,000 roughly. Average. Water is 1. Valuables are 5. So that's the price to buy, and that's probably the price to that's the price to sell. Stratospheric aerosols, none, which is good. That is good to keep down, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, that is their victory condition: is make the alien nation and submit its basically control most of the Earth with it, and then send it off to the UN. Yes, let's see if we can limit the damage. Just prevent damage to the GDP of the Pan-Asian Combine, which has crossed $35 billion. It's up to $37 billion. Is that trillion? That'd be trillion. That's 37 trillion. No, you go blow that up.
Going in hot.
Ready for my mission.
And let's go and see about cracking here. 2%. 13% crackdown
Going
chance.
after their people.
Go for it.
I will help them.
Lending my expertise.
Community policing drones project. This is actually very important. Because well, I mean, we don't know where any aliens are. We know some more arrived. But -2, -3, -3, where we have executive control, which is a large percentage of the world's population, that is very, very good. That's a very good thing to have. Hab module, that's mining complex, so more mining. Ironically enough, our mining output and our mission control is about keeping parity. Space defenses online. New space defenses.
We've moved the needle.
Repeat that mission. I don't know where it built it. I know it built it. But where exactly? Oh, down here. That is a core economic region. It does have 4.5 boosts per year. I mean, I would have gone for... Oh yeah, Taiwan's not... Taipei's not core... I would have gone for something like Tokyo. I mean, it does have less. I guess it is the most. And it is the core economic region. Actually, no. I don't know why I didn't go for South Korea. Or Seoul. That's 24.4 boosts per year and 8 mission control. That would have been an obvious pick in my books to go for, but I'm not the military planners of the Pan-Asian Combine. That's not my foray. It kind of is, considering I am, directing it all behind the scene. Ooh, there we go. That's another control point in India. This is, of course, going to piss off the initiative. The Corps wants Sudan. Another war for America. Via the servants.
By the numbers.
That's wiped out. I'm almost tempted to feed this into the Pan-Asian Combine. It is 3 mission control. Now you go purge, 99%.
Terminating the opposition.
Ready.
You go blow that up.
Taking it to them.
Let's check to see levels. Oh, you can definitely level up. I think I know what we're gonna do. It is something called admin. And then you can get monthly income plus 2 persuasion. That's not the most required thing on you. You can definitely level up. Should have actually done a little bit ago. Science? Yes, science. You can level up. No, you can't. You need 2 more. I forget you're inflexible. Completely forgot. You can actually almost level up again. We're gonna give you investigation. Then maybe command. For assignments, yep, that's all good.
Offering counsel.
Offering assistance.
We should have the next ship coming online fairly shortly. But I say, yeah, 22 days, and then we'll be able to send them off and hopefully kick the servants, unless they've moved, out of Mars orbit, because that's where their fleet is. Take that station, kick them out. Victor 75. That's a pair of assault carriers. We want low Earth orbit. Get a pair of these under construction. We'll get 3 Langshan planes under construction there. With 2 assault carriers, I should hopefully be able to engage successfully, because they should be built before they arrive. Like, unless they massively burn. Like, massively burn. Yeah, that's June 2039. That's over a year away. And providing there's no delay, like, they are both under construction, so they have enough water, barely had enough water for them. But they should both be... that little fleet of 3 should be ready before then.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
And that might be enough, that might be just enough to overcome their point defense, provided they aren't working together.
The people will come to our side.
Ooh, good. That was a nice one. Good job. Poland and Axis have decided to merge. Also, that's one less control point for a protectorate, which is
For
good.
one for the good guys.
That is always good. But yeah, they finally gained enough control that they're slowly merging shit into
Our
the European
associates
Union.
are now in charge.
That's another control point in India for us, which is going to drag us up in control point usage. We can take one more safely at this current CP cap. Where even is this army? Oh, it's down here.
Your orders.
New orgs are available. Well, first off, let's level you up. Give you investigation. DARPA. Crawl risk management. Assaulting an asset. You can already do that, so you don't need that. I mean, you're not supposed to. If you're assaulting an alien asset, something's gone horribly wrong. You can level up again. Let's put another point to persuasion. You already maxed out tech-wise. Then you just got leveled up. So yeah, we'll go for one more. 2% crackdown. And then again, it worked last time.
Cracking down.
Ready
No
for
spoils. Military, yeah, it's fine to turn up. Running, yeah, no boost, mission control, build navy, space defenses, yeah, that should be fine. You go back down to lowering unrest. That's rising, that's definitely rising.
We'll turn down the heat.
Let's pump the brakes there for unrest. You're going up steadily. We're gonna have to spend some time getting this down because the initiative is poking at here, trying to
Offering
get their
assistance.
opinion in.
I will help them.
Unity's helping a little bit, but it's not. Yeah, it took the good fair bit, but it's still gonna be probably a good idea to go and run a boost. But yeah, what the servers just declared means that they got the alienation tech.
Order is returning.
I repeat that. What's our tech looking like? Yeah, we're gonna get biology, biotechnology. It depends. This is gonna be done first, so it depends on what they do with after initial confinement confusion. What we go for with our tech slot, it really depends.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Repeat that mission. Like if they go, there we go. That's the Lake Champlain class. That's the first one with its name. Merge fleet to Romeo 30. Hastings, Lake Champlain, and Reclusant. I like how the cruiser has bigger radiators than the battleships, because I think it's less heat efficient than the battleships are. Transfer to here, 9 kilometers per second, 2 days. Should be able to punch the servants in the face.
Our case remains unheard.
I'll repeat that mission. That's fine.
We lost their trail.
I'll repeat that. Romania has unified with European Union. That's the word. Got there in the end. Okay, why didn't you... Oh. You just kind of arrived. Something blew up. Why did it even blow up? Transfer. Confirm assignments. This should hopefully... bring them to battle. It also brings a station to battle. They're gonna obviously try and take this battle because they do have the line, center. So engage. Yep, both fleets are willing to fight. Go like that, because this is the Hastings, which has no Delta V. And we'll just slowly kind of drift to Lake Champlain closer as well. That way their point defense can overlap. Yeah, the Champlains are firing. At what? I don't know. Oh, here comes all the missiles in the world from these cruisers. Especially closing around the Hastings. Like, the Hastings is a PD boat. Okay, it's got 4 point defense particle beams. Let's do that. And then point back forward. We want to accelerate the Hastings a little bit again. Not sure what exactly is going pew-pewing, but something is already. Oh, that's that frigate dead. Oh, it's firing missiles and all that. Oh, something's firing a laser, I think. Yeah, one of the cruisers is firing a laser and getting damaged by something. But a Zodiac right here. Well, actually, ironically, zoomed in on it. Yeah, it's taking hits. It's taking the majority of the hits. There goes the cruiser. Actually, we can turn the Hastings onto just target. With its light rail guns. We could have sent a battleship by itself at this rate. Considering this is all basically missile technology. The one battleship is clearing it all out. Also, notice that they're engaging from a lot farther away than they used to. What are you engaging with? Oh, you're engaging with the cannon. Oh, that's the battleship. I guess it ran ahead in order to avoid collision. It has basically no delta V, so it's good. That's right, the station. Unintentional kinetic projectile incoming. Yes, unintentional kinetic projectile inbound. Sorry about that, crew, but you have no delta V to change your course. Hopefully, I wonder if this collision was stationed. Considering it's not a combatant at the moment. Oh, so while I'm here, you guys should definitely be moving your velocity. Oh yeah, turn off AI control. So that you don't crash into the station as well, if there is collision damage. Unintentional testing of whether or not there's a collision damage between station and battleship. No. No, there's not. It appears to just go right through. Alright, well, she's just gonna drift now. She's completely out of Delta V, so she's actually going to be scrapped. Or scuttled. In space. Just keep bringing your course around. You guys got plenty of Delta V, so you guys can... keep going. In fact, the cruiser is very maneuverable. That ship not as much, but it is maneuverable. Oh, so Lake Champlain. Redeploy your radiators. Same with the Reclusant. Keep your radiators deployed. Keep burning that way. You need to burn more that way. Just keep bringing it around. The Marne is just off on its own adventures out of Delta V. Are you out of battery? You are actively out of battery. You used up all your charge. Alright then. I mean, hopefully this period of activity should allow you to charge. Hopefully. I mean, nothing's damaged, so you should still charge. There you go, battery's charging, unless it's like Champlain. Whose battery is charging. And you actually got a little bit of charge now, you're firing again. Keep the rail cannon off for the moment. Get the AI to do some maneuvers with you. I mean, I don't agree with the radiators coming in, but... I mean, it is kind of maneuvering around the flank. Oh, what's the Lake Champlain? Yeah, the Lake Champlain's got to really change their velocity. Which I don't know why it's not doing. Oh yeah, it is slowly changing it. Yeah, the railguns are engaging the Pegasus. Oh, no, it's engaging the Vampire. I guess the battleship is just a little bit too unwieldy to really effectively come around. I mean, these guys are basically non-threats considering they're basically missile boats. But I did want to kick them out of this orbit. There goes another one. Don't know who you're even engaging. You're engaging Vampire, I guess. Don't know what the AI keeps on going. Oh, yes. Spin. I definitely would not agree with that maneuver. Oh, you're on Guardian mode, that's why. Wondering why those shots are going wild. Trying to intercept stuff. I say that'd be the reason. And get you to rotate upwards a little bit. Why are you not just burning? Yeah, you're just getting farther and farther away. Like, you could very easily be making that turn. Just don't know why you're not. Like, it's a very odd maneuver the AI is making. Oh, you blew up because of heat. I completely forgot the AI turned into your radiators. This is why I don't like the AI turning in the radiators. Because it's extremely easy to miss the radiators being turned off. Which means you overheat and you go kaboom. And then there goes the Marn, unable to do anything because he's out of Delta V. Yep, keep burning. We'll get the padlock, and then once we're pointed that way, we'll start burning straight at it. Just to bring the velocity around. And this thing should have plenty enough firepower to just nuke these guys. But yes, once again, radiators need to stay out. Else, there's a good chance the ship would go kaboom as your heatsink overheats or runs out of heat. But yeah, these guys are toothless against me. Thank you for pausing. Keep going and accelerating. Let's move at 2 kilometers per second. Continue to accelerate around. Range is ticking down. Gun point towards, you might be in range. Alright, come on AI, pointers of course. Come on, I know you can do it. I should have slowed down a lot for this. Yeah, because they're probably barely moving. Meanwhile, we're just flying past. They're actually increasing the range. This has got plenty of Delta V for this maneuver. Yeah, as suspected, hell, the cruiser by itself provided, it didn't get blown up due to poor heat management. Probably would have been enough. You know what? We'll end the battle. Because that way we can close. And then we can just tell them to go back again. The 2 ships. And then we're going to scuttle the 1. Because one of them's out of Delta V.
Offering support.
Split fleet. Ryan Hastings. Split. Lake Champlain. Go transfer to kill CR4. And then Romeo 34, which is the Mern, which has no fuel, is going to be scuttled. Spend the boost, send the crew home. Where they can hopefully use their newfound combat knowledge to good effect on the home defense front against the MK. But yes, this should be... They can't even run if they try to run. I seize or destroy it if we're victorious. If we seize it, that'd be nice, personally. Thank you, random. Thank you, there we go. Radiators out, as should be. The raise extend. Don't be in. I think they were in. We're just going to go into this into the drift. Considering they have basically no weapons, this should just be a case of executions. Yeah, the vampire is dead. Actually, I couldn't see the railgun runs via the line. Yeah, that's the vampire destroyed. That should be the raft dead. Yep, the raft is dead. Or soon will be at it, rather. There's a little bit of a cannon fire. Point defense easily negated that. Point the targets. Lock your target on the Curran. Just slide by. And there it goes. You probably could have just sent the Lake Champlain by itself, but... Victory for Resistance. Wow, Caesar destroyed a station. Got some nobles. And do we want this station? I mean, it does have a fission reactor array. Fission reactor array. It does have an op center. And a marine platoon barracks as well. And we could make it into our another shipyard here. That actually could be very good. Because you do have assault marines.
Lending my expertise.
Assault Hab. 50% shot. Assault the Hab. And that is the case. If we do capture it, this will become our shipyard around Mars. Ooh, that's unfortunate. They're defeated by Servants' forces defending the Hab. Alright, well, I mean, I could have... we will recover salvage. Alright, you go transfer back to... Foreman Station, low Mars orbit. You got the Delta V for that. Off you go. Have fun. But yeah, the Servant fleet is no more. Now, whether or not that same point defense works against aliens or not, he's up in the air. And you just see it peel off back towards Mars. Yeah, technically, we could capture Charles Station if we had another ship. Which we'll get eventually. Yeah, we're transferring to Fortman Station. Yeah, I don't know if we got enough water there to actually refuel you yet. We can definitely resupply. Yeah, 3 days. That's no problem. Whether or not we have enough water is another thing. Because these Lake Champlains aren't as bad. But they do still take a lot of water. Like, they take 1.8k water. So I don't think we can actually refuel it just yet. But yeah, hopefully 3 champagnes should be enough to deal with the assault carriers before they land. But as I would say, oh, we'll probably do an experiment today. See if laser does better than particle beam. But it's like, they appear to have changed particle beam point defense because it's doing better than it was. It's doing a lot better than it was against aliens, because I did do a little skirmish beforehand, and it's doing a lot better. Like, 1 particle beam is definitely not enough to defeat a single destroyer, but 2 is enough to where even stuff like the assault carrier's guns are starting to... like, they're basically just barely making it to the ship. Actually, speaking of which, there's 2 different classes here. We got a Dust class, which we have no idea about. Then we also have the Rushing Exodus, which we also have no idea about. So these are 2 brand new classes of army carriers. Speaking of which, how did that action change our relations with the servants? Not servants. I mean, we're obviously at war with the servants, but the aliens. I did take up the threat level to kind of up there. So we won't really pick at anybody else for a little bit. We will build the ships again. Construction module complete. That's fine. I mean, may as well let it complete. Alright, you're done. Resupply. That's going to take all the water. Capacity to resupply from the local environment may do so for free. That's interesting. Didn't know they had that ability. I think I'm actually fine to leave that with low Delta V. It's not pressing that that fleet goes and slips anchor again for a little bit. It is more pressing, in my opinion, that we save the water for the new ships for trying to knock out these assault carriers. And then resupply that ship. So we gotta save up about 1.7? We'll call it 1.7. 1.8. And then we'll put water towards resupplying.
Things are stabilizing.
Indonesia's peaceful.
We've moved the needle.
Keep repeating that. Repeating that is good. Hab module, that's construction module. Yep. Palace 2, it's fine.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
Unfortunate failure. Money problem is going up. Oh, you almost made it. You so close. You were so close to greatness. We were this close. I don't know what got blown up at the station too. But yeah, off center would be good to capture, because that is free mission control. I mean, I think it offsets the cost of the station mission control. I think. I haven't looked too much at off centers. Should be mission phase. Yeah, we'll kind of leave the servers in that a little bit alone. Obviously, we're not going to leave them completely alone. +1 investigation, +1 espionage. That would be good to pick up in my book. That would be good in my book. My little dings, I want to check what the ding was. Some dings are, you know, nothing you need to worry about. Some dings are, oh, I gotta do something. So check the ding. But yeah, let's... It is -5, which won't help our money problem, but it is 2 free levels in investigation espionage, which would help. 18-2. Alright, nobody else. Nobody else can level up. Oh yeah, assignments. What are we doing? Who's doing what? Go unrest in Malaysia? I think Malaysia. Yes, Malaysia.
Restoring order.
Alright, and let's just see their warriors. Yeah, basically. Basically the game going, hey, don't go poking the bear. It's like, hey, you're getting close to poking the bear here, to where they might decide to come retaliate, because we're probably right near the threshold where they're him in the hall and decide to flip a coin whether or not they're gonna go retaliate.
I will help them.
Offering support.
And we don't have the economy just yet to be able to order mission control. Territorial defense battalions are increased by 5%. That'd be good. Because that'd be more military score. Faster. So I'm gonna save our aggression with the aliens for when that assault carrier
Things
arrives.
are cooling off.
Other than, you know, cleaning up
People will come to our side.
cleaning up, you know, the riffraff of life form and all that.
Is moving in our direction.
Targets lost.
Again, unfortunate rolls. We need to go and send somebody here. Declare war on the Rakuten states. Alright, interesting choices. Europe is never not at war. I don't know why they haven't merged these two. They're probably going to merge these two next. Italy and the European Union. It took them long enough, but they're finally going and merging it all together, which will greatly reduce their CP cap usage. You got nothing to do. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware they're not happy with me rolling in and
Trailing target.
kicking the servant fleet out of orbit.
Acknowledged.
I know they're not particularly happy about that,
Targeting their center of power.
considering the servants are their buddies, and it's literally picking on the servants is the second highest. I should have sent somebody to go defend Kazakhstan.
Lending my expertise.
Again, that's not the end of the world if it
Offering
goes.
counsel.
Would like to keep it though. But yeah, considering the servants are literally next step down from they actually kicking the aliens
Found
themselves.
nothing of note.
It makes sense that they're getting ready to go and kick us if we go keep
Public
kicking.
opinion is moving in our direction.
Makes perfect sense. Which is why we're not gonna keep on kicking. At least not yet.
Our case remains unheard.
Sterling. That's another probably something's gone live.
Targets got away.
Yep. Onigiri's live. 25% roll 79. Again, not the end of the world. We'll see the odds are stacking up. Norway have decided to merge. Yep, they're getting around to it, which is good. It is nice that they're getting around to going and merging this all together. Dun, 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 dun. So India is, I mean, India's information age. It's not the best. It's also definitely not the worst. Okay, I keep finding improving a little bit. Belize, we're not interested in Belize really.
What's the op?
India's basically maxed out. Let's say you defend Kazakhstan. Yeah, defend Kazakhstan real quick.
Securing our control.
Keep that locked down.
Where do you need me?
You're our greatest chance. 4% chance, yep. Quarter
Turning on the
chance.
heat.
Acknowledged.
Oh wait, no, your servants. Keep looking at her.
Initiating surveillance.
Keep looking at her. That way, hopefully, we can turn her.
Securing our interests.
I will help them.
Get an inside look at the servants,
Offering support.
which would be very good. We actually almost enough startup already for the next battleship.
Person of interest surveilled.
If it actually is 5, that'd be very nice. Advanced heavy railgun batteries, the Academy stole. I mean, that's not the end of the
Prepping for
world.
next mission.
Should probably send you to the ground real quick. Cycle that. Well, the new ballistic missile tests are ready for testing. See the tests. Yeah. Gain tech. Gain more tech. All the military tech we can get. That way, if they do land, we can blow them up easier. Repeat that mission.
We hold no sway in their minds.
Repeat that mission.
Then they can clean or cook or restock supplies. If they're eating my food, sleeping in my beds, and using my latrines, they'll damn well have to work for it. Chairman Soren van Wyk, during labor negotiations regarding diamond miners' families.
Oh, well, he sounds like a very pleasant guy indeed. Arrival for biology, cybernetics, space medicine, space agriculture. Let's go by category. Fission pulse drives. Titanic spacecraft. Let's get improved shipbuilding techniques. Let's go with that. Considering I thought this would be done sooner, but it turned out it wasn't. Silly me for thinking that. Armies do 25 bonus damage to megafauna. Oh, there's a lot of autopsies from that. Ooh. We can do all this stuff now. That's all very useful stuff. Oh, so yeah, we're probably going to send her to ground next turn. Then start working some more public opinion in China. Pan-Asian Combine. It's not China, it's Pan-Asian Combine. Considering he's a little bit bigger than China. Enjoys Korea and Japan. And Taiwan. So yeah, we'll send you to ground.
Going into hiding.
Now rivals. Surprising nobody. They're continuing to improve all the rivals. All of them.
Work in the public.
Yeah, leave that. Confirm assignments. How's ship construction coming along? 52 days they'll be done. Yeah, they're coming in. They have 60 ships, 34,000 combat power. Looks like they haven't really started their big old build up yet, which is good. Humanity versus 10. Servers have none, which is also good. Axis has 2. The Academy has 1 ship. Protector has 2. Their round is a random asteroid. What do you have? 4. A whole bunch of escorts. But yeah, we'll go for the ship of the line.
I will help them.
Because that will give us the second largest spacecraft.
Yes, it's true that this technology could be a godsend. But from Nobel to Oppenheimer, history teaches us that unchecked human instinct will cause even the most well-intended concept to go disastrously awry. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, speech to the United Nations.
Ethical Proliferation Technology Summit. Alright, that's just a prerequisite tech. And they chose Space Assault Doctrine. What are they going to go do next?
We've got some intel on our target.
Is 6. Alright, so we'll have you to go and we'll have go flip her, hopefully. Next turn. Space Defenses and New Delhi, region of India. That's the capital. Now protected against nuclear and orbital bombardment.
Is increasingly with us.
Malaysia crackdown. I mean, I don't mind losing
the trail.
Malaysia right now
Our case remains unheard.
for a turn. Like, it's not the end of the world. Because we can always take it back. Turkey and the Academy declare war on Georgia. Alright, interesting choice again. So again, we can always grab it back. It's not the end of the world at all to have Malaysia be lost for the moment. Hello, alien activity. That's an alien. Mrs. Crackdown and tracking expert, we have a task for you. And hopefully an assassination.
At your service.
Investigate this counselor. Espionage 17. 96%.
Eyes on target.
At your service.
You can go investigate the actual activity.
We'll recon the site.
Standing by for
You
orders.
advise.
I'm here.
You're going to turn 98%.
They'll be working for us soon.
Ready for my mission.
Improve relations. I spent a little bit of money. Yeah,
I will tell
Public campaign.
our story.
try and get that up more.
Offering assistance.
Offering assistance.
How do the aliens view us? Still low high or medium low. Still could be a lot worse. New construction module. New construction module. Great for if these bases expand. Not the most important right now.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
The spy is good. Also, exotics, which we have 4 of. After extensive analysis and stress tests, we have little idea of what this material truly is. We do, however, know what it is not. Despite previously believing these so-called exotics were a matter of hero to unknown alloy, we determined that it can exist in a non-solid state, such as within the cooler of a ship's heat sinks. It would appear that rather than being a construction material itself, it will indeed improve and augment the durability or electrical conductivity of any inner substance. While establishing the exact composition of exotics needs to elude us, most certainly, they're not from our solar system, we've been able to separate significant quantities of them from the alien materials they are bonded to. To attempt implementation of the materials, basically we can do it ourselves. Exotic armor, exotic nanowire battery, exotic heat sinks. Objective complete. As I was maybe most impressive. The material's actual composition, as well as the means of manufacture, is still a mystery. More than a few researchers have theorized that we may be looking at the first known species of pictotechnology. We have come to a basic understanding of how to use it. By looking and blowing it up. Best approximation is its purpose is to function as kind of universal enhancer. And exotic astounding completely transforms our understanding of material science. As an example, consider the engineering problem of conductivity. The idea is to use a material with highest conductivity possible in order to reduce energy loss, waste heat, and lag in data transfer. Copper is the most commonly used conductive metal. Silver conducts marginally better, but is far more expensive with lower tensile strength. By alloying copper with electrons, we've created a new compound which is high fire than copper or silver. In fact, higher than any known material origin on Earth. It achieves this without compromising its other properties. There's no trade-off. Blade of armor tells a similar story. Our most common steel alloys boost tensile yield strengths ranging from 1200 to 1800 megapascals, with a hardness of only 5.5 to 5.6 out of 10 on the Mohs scale. Conversely, tungsten alloys can reach 9 to 9.5 Mohs, but can often provide only 300 to 700 megapascals of yield and tensile strength. It's far superior to both, and our attempts to duplicate it by applying produce composite alloys that exhibit yield and tensile strength above those of steel alloys without sacrificing. Basically, it's better. Again, there is a catch. Researchers have made no progress whatever towards synthesizing exotics ourselves. Rebu's production requires advanced infrastructure, which we do have no means duplicating. Basically, we gotta blow up the aliens to get it. Complete the wormholes project. If a gate used by the species is evidence to support the wormhole theory, it's how Hydras were able to make the journey across deep space. Trader turned critical success. Month's worth of research files. Ooh, that helped a lot. So category. We could get water purification because we do want more water. Because water is a big limiting factor. Quantums are 80 for 80. 48 no. Getting these research centers will be good. Ships to repropellant or unimproved hab sites. Oh, basically that's the allowing it to resupply anywhere. Laser engine. I don't know if that counts for particle. Life science research would be good. 25% less damage. Advanced light rail cannon. Spiral mount railgun. I'm tempted by the improved railgun batteries. Maybe the particle cannon. 250 kilometers. Nose mount uses 2 hard points. Spiral mount particle cannon. Hmm. Nuke structures by 20%. Shoot bastions. But I say, let's get crisis diplomacy. Lowered relation time between nations and increases our control point capacity by 10.
information.
Alien detected. Yes. I'm not a surprise at all. Alpha 20. Repeat that mission, please. Thank you. Loose packet. We need emergency repairs. Xenology lab destroyed. Shame. That's a real shame. Also, before I forget, turn down your failure chance to like 20%. I didn't want to actually click you. I just want to turn on your failure chance so you didn't get rumbled too quickly. You can level up admin, because that increases the difficulty of people trying to take countries from us. Science increases science, obviously.
We've moved the needle.
Repeat that mission. Exotic heat sinks. Although I am very tempted by whatchamacallit. Getting it. I think I'll hold off for a second.
Recon complete.
Humanity first. I mean, it's not as bad as it could be. Humanity first is not too bad to lose that too. Could have been service or whatever. If it was service or whatever, I would have had to fight for it a lot more. They're actually probably gonna try to take it too. India has dropped suddenly. Yeah, because the initiative is going mucking around.
Ready to go.
Ready for my mission.
Hold on, who is here? Protectorate. A counselor from the servants and someone else.
Reporting in.
You're not seen by any of them, so you're fine.
At your service.
China itself is a little bit high. Go run that
Making
again.
our case.
Standing by for orders.
You already got that. Go survey here, just in case. Make sure there's
Initiating
no...
recon.
Make sure there's no chance of there being...
I am Kiran Banerjee, Commissioner of the organization known as the Protectorate. My friends, today we are announcing that during secret negotiations, we have reached an accord with the alien invaders that will spare humanity from the violence they're capable of inflicting upon us. They have agreed to allow us to govern ourselves under their distant but watchful eye as long as humanity remains on Earth. They have asked the Protectorate to ensure that humanity abides by this pledge. To that end, we will be constructing a series of peacekeeping battle stations in low Earth orbit to prevent anyone from breaking the agreement and bringing the aliens' fury down upon all of us. I call on Earth's nations to support our efforts and not interfere. Doing so puts us all at risk of an unspeakable fate.
I mean, you could just say the unspeakable fate instead of just saying, oh, it's unspeakable. Is it really unspeakable? So that's 2 out of 6. 2 of the factions who have declared their objectives. What are you working on? You're working. Oh, you already got a coordinated resource support. I missed the alien nation. They're working on exotic. Okay, we're ahead of the servants on exotic materials. At least there's that much. At least there is that much. At least we're ahead of them on that.
Setting a watch. Offering support.
Nope, nothing there.
Lending
Although
my
he's
expertise.
just sitting there. Exotic hybrid systems. That would be good. Now research wormholes. We'll switch from crisis diplomacy to wormholes. There's a lot of stuff we would love to grab here too. But we'll grab wormholes. So get that started. Advised mission. I mean, the U.S. How is the U.S. even doing? 6.1. They've almost recovered all their armies, which they used, and got lost. They have fully gotten it down, though. It's not fully in their control, but they're still running hard on that military train, which means without any increases to their economy, they're losing investment points. Which means it becomes slower and slower for them to do anything. I could just swoop in and grab Canada. They're basically doing the same thing we are. Like, minus the whole unity and all that. Actually, turn off unity a little bit. Indonesia has now got some space defenses. Excellent. He's probably going to crack down and then purge that.
We've got some intel on our target.
Repeat that again. Yeah, he's doing their abduction. What I want is to get full intel on him before I try and,
People will come to our side.
put a bullet in him, for lack of a better term.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
Shame for bad roll, but yeah, we're working in India. We're working there. Hi, yes, that's the one we're already looking at. The second wave, survivor, hard target. So it is security 21, but she will have an intrinsic advantage in terms of just security versus assassination numbers, considering hers is 25. Alright, we almost have enough water to not only guarantee construction of that next battleship at Earth, but also they've added another troop carrier to this. That's a Warlock class. What's the difference between the Warlocks? Point defense lasers, correct. 2 light rail cannons Mark II. And the chieftains are the same. Lots of outpost kits. Oh, they got a outpost platforms that are alternating versus alternating. 8.2. Don't know why they made a new class, considering it's the exact same. Interesting choice. Initiative finally got a ship. I'm not actually only have one ship. They lost a ship. There was one in the ISS orbit. Initiative has ships there, which we need to go blow up eventually. You need to be blown up at some point. We don't have the Delta V to do it at the moment, but eventually you shall explode. And then I'm very tempted by Victor 69. It is a lot easier of a fleet than 36 is, but I also don't want to go too hard because I'm not ready to go to war tempo against the aliens. I don't have all of the tech I would like. I would like more tech, personally. You go investigate the activity.
We'll see what we can find.
And that's that. New orgs. Sex Change Company. I mean, I see no reason not to. It's literally good things all around. Literally no reason not to. And nobody else can level up. forgetting to hit confirm assignments.
Offering counsel.
Offering support.
Advice mission complete. High risk is high. Yeah, that's understandable. Yes, see if we can. Boost public opinion. Checking our reason. That's another.
Surveillance complete.
Excellent. That's max there. So we should go and, well, let's see how the aliens are feeling. They're still at that same level. There we go. The first of these 2 Langshan planes have been built. And then you should already be in construction. Yep, you're building, so we can afford to go to the Mars Lake Champlain, resupply. And actually, we might just send it to Earth. Just form into one big fleet around Earth. And wait for them to arrive there.
We've moved the needle.
Not research and development. We want... Yeah, because that is 600. They shouldn't cross that with 4. Yeah, and that is actually building. But I say, what is the actual fleet power of one of these? 170. Well, at full fuel, it's 178. Combat power rating. So actually, 3 of them might... 4 of them might tip them in the running. 3 of them hopefully shouldn't. No, we want to take 35. Yeah, 0.27 delta V. Small little burn. Get over there. Let's go merge fleets together with 35. And this is not around Pangyong, which is where... Or is it Pangyong? Or is it the station itself? Forget where the second one's being built. Yeah, Doriter. So it is at Doriter. So good, it doesn't need to move. Yet. Yet being a key word. You're almost halfway there. Your exit little burn. But I say you're using the fusion spinner, aren't you? Oh, no, you're using advanced pulsar. A single advanced pulsar. These ships using the spinner, I think. Are they? I can't remember. You gotta use the spinner drive. 110 centimeters of nanotube armor, so it could be bigger. But it works. Yeah, the initiative is going...
With us.
We're waging a mini war here for Kazakhstan's deployed. 3rd Army. 3rd Mechanized Division. Army 33 is completed fueling operations. So you're gonna stay around Mars, actually. Just so that you... Just there's somebody defending Mars. That way they don't just come blow up our stuff in Mars. At least not unresisted. At least not
Here's what we
servants or protectorate. If the aliens come, we're gonna let them blow it up. Better to let them blow stuff up than have them get all angry and stompy and go, yeah, no, we're stomping your face in now. Have fun. Under control of resistance. Yes, we could. I don't think we will.
Where do you need me?
Ready to go.
Defend interest.
Securing our control.
What's the op?
44% chance. I think it'd be 90% chance.
I have them in my sights.
Your orders.
Go see what unknown is.
Investigate.
One espionage
further.
is very low.
Securing our interests.
That's that
I will help
defended.
them.
Again,
Offering assistance.
we should probably go defend Indonesia next. That war is going terribly. Well done.
The target is down.
Yep. Assassination complete. Now, has that moved the alien threat meter? It has moved it. It's not into they're probably going to come and blow stuff up, but it has moved it. But the interesting question, is anybody suddenly burning for Earth? That isn't already burning for Earth. Oh, they were leaving. They were about to leave, and now they're staying put. Dahlgren Station. Okay, so 36 has decided to go blow up Dahlgren Station. Oh, this is the one with the destroyed module I didn't bother repairing. This is our Xenology Lab station. Alright, well, if it helps them blow off steam, we'll let them blow it up. And then we'll build a better one. Plus, this will probably use up munitions that they have, so... I guess that was kind of the tipping point. It's like, okay, and here we're gonna blow something up now. There it is there. Or it is gonna sit there menacingly over top of the station. Surprised I haven't blown it up. No, they're just docked. They're just gonna sit there. They just went, no, this is our station now. You're already transferring, and they're just staying put. I mean, that did burn a little bit of their fuel, doing that maneuver. If they're not gonna blow it up, then sure. Make that maneuver. Just sit there over the station. Look menacing. That's probably what that is. It's probably
Tracking failed.
a hey. Unless you stop, we're gonna blow this up. This very helpful station for finding our assets. Unless you stop, we're gonna blow it up. Never mind, they just blew it up anyway. Aliens attacking space. So an encounter before, and battle swag against other species in the outer worlds, which prepared. Clearly angered by alien's presence in space and struck accordingly. How one thing does the alien saw its tragic, devastating consequences. That's on the yep. So yeah, they decided to blow it up, which is fair. As long as we did just assassinate one of their councils, one of their just arrived Hydras. Okay, they've maxed out now, so probably about to go on a retaliation spree. Thing is, anybody else moving to anywhere other targets? I mean, they haven't built any new ships either, so I think that's just, hi, yeah, we're gonna blow this up now. This army carrier is still arriving. And we have no clue about it. Where are you going now? You're going somewhere else again. Geronimo Station. This is our materials lab station. Oh, with no defenses on it again. Well, found an orbital. Interface orbits. We are going to need solar array. Pair of solar arrays. We will put some point defense on it. We're supposed to probably get a layer defense array soon. And then these are xenology. There we go. Now that works out. A little bit less xenology in total, but it also now incorporates some defense. Light railgun battery Mark III and point defense laser turrets. Interesting choice, but I would have gone for the particle beam for point defense laser, but or for point defense, but you know what? There are the Geronimo Station, so that's gonna be that. Okay. We got a random ship. The Aryan class escort Zelenko is cut out of its own masters. Where's this even at? Where even are you? Are you initiative? Were you initiative at one point? Yeah, you were the initiative ship. Crop missile bay and point defense laser turret. With nerva drives, with basically no range. Does have some armor. So you're gonna blow up that station. Nothing else is moving, though. Is Pontiac Station defended, or is it not defended? Pontiac Station has a bit of defense, but not a whole lot. So we're going to send our random new ship to Pontiac Station. It's not going to be able to refuel or anything, but It'll add to the defense slightly. Just waiting for that to be blown up, because it's about to be blown up. Yeah, threat level is still very high. Low of Orbit 1. Iron Duke Station. It's going to be the same thing. Solar Array. Point Defense. And Point Defense. And that was a Material Study Lab they blew up. There we go.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
That took a massive drop. Probably because this initiative, yep. They're going fighting back. Public defense, public support campaign. Continue. Because they're probably going to go for Pontiac next. They're launching for Iron Duke. The station we just built. They're going to blow up before it even gets fully built. You are our Skunk Works. I mean, you're probably not going to be done in time, but... we'll see. We can hope. Although that doesn't look like they're moving anywhere else. They're just hanging out now in low orbit. Have they blown off enough steam, or are they going to go somewhere else to blow something else up? They've built a new ship somewhere. They're 61 now. And it's still estimated very high. It looks like that's that for them. I know they're going for Keltis Station, which is the one which is also being built. Yeah, this new fresh one, which is Xenology Lab. All right, I guess it's still going around for something else to blow up. Yep, that's gonna be blown up. There it goes.
The word atom stems from the ancient Greek atomon, which means uncuttable. And yet here we are, creating energy by splitting the atom, cutting the uncuttable. Director Khalid Alashkar.
Alright.
Speech to the Space Society Conference.
Fission Tech, Advanced Fission Systems, Vapor Core, Fission Reactor 1. So, no new stations. The aliens, Initiative and Morocco ended their rivalry. I mean, that's good. At least somebody ended a rivalry with that. But yeah, the aliens are definitely pissed. Definitely pissed that I took out that counselor combined with that. Defended China. Kazakhstan's defended. that's basically full there.
We'll make our appeal.
Standing by for order.
Go look at Morocco.
Initiating surveillance.
Where to?
No, not that one. Go Syria.
Tracking target.
For assignments, off you go. Have fun. Trying to get blown up by aliens.
Lending my expertise.
Offering counsel.
There we go. That should help. Masfaroka done. Crisis diplomacy. Exotic hastings would be good. Yeah, we'll take 5 exotics. We don't even have enough to build any. Oh, that's heating for a ship. No, I don't think. I think we start getting these upgrade centers. Like the layer defensive array. We should get this. That way we can start upgrading our defenses. There's Pontiac Station. I thought they were going to be done considering that increase, but they're really pissed. They cannot run, cannot do anything. We had to fight. I don't know why I think it's a Lake Champlain class battleship. This is going to be a one-sided fight, for sure. I mean, Pontiac Station does have a point defense array. Get that over to AI. It has 1 point defense array down here. Although this is a good thing, this will use up their stock of missiles, which might send them back home. Yeah, the point defense array is firing. There goes that. It actually took down that railgun round. They're actually intercepting. Kind of successfully, not fully successfully. Not by a long shot. Here comes a whole bunch of missiles. ECM got a little bit. There it goes, yeah. And then that's just too much point defense for these little tiny shots to do. Destroyed, neutralized. So they're always going to destroy, but did use up their missiles. Yeah, it's dropped by 700 combat power worth. So that is... Yeah, it's basically you got 1 torpedo, 2 torpedoes left. It's got some torpedoes left. Other than that, it's used up all its missiles, and its final med cannon mount. So if it wants to rearm, it's gonna have to go home. Which is a good thing. This means it won't be here blowing up our stuff. Search for enemies in Washington. You're not going to find any. At least not from me. So this should hopefully be enough to calm them down. Yep, there goes Pontiac Station. question becomes, are they done, or are they going to go somewhere else? They're no operation assigned. They're down to 1.7k. And if they go for the station with our ships at, it won't be good for them. But especially with Moskva, it should help ease off. It should be the point where, like, yeah, no, they've been crippled. Hopefully. Because it does increase the amount we can get away with in terms of habs and all that before they're like, yeah, we gotta go cut this guy down. Transferring to, yep, they're going home. Exactly, not a wire battery, but yeah, they're leaving. The question is, if they're sending anything else in their stead? No. No, they're not. That is a good thing. That is a wonderfully good news.
I have new information.
Access as an officer. That's found the orbital interface. We want solar array. Solar array. Do we still have our tech? Because it's skunk works. So okay, so good. That's still going. Superconducting magnets. We want point defense arrays. Materials lab. There we go. But yeah, we need to get some of the tier 2 stuff. And then we'll start putting that in / upgrading stuff. I mean, it might just have caused the owners to just turn around and come back, or send something else this way, but hopefully not.
I have new information.
Humanity First works in Evangelius, yep. But yeah, they're right pissed at the moment. Although they should be cooling down. Especially considering they're leaving. They're gonna take till August. They must be burning pretty hard to get there. I wonder if they're gonna go rendezvous with Victor 70. Pick that up. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. That would not surprise me in the slightest. So they haven't built any new ships. The servants also haven't any built new ships. Yeah, that's 300. If I built sent one back, that probably would have tipped it over. For them running away.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
I keep repeating. But yeah, we should be in good position to deal with these guys when they arrive. I mean, we won't be able to force them to battle if they decide not to take battle. But we should be weak enough where they go, yes, we can take that fight. While also being strong enough to where they actually can't take that fight. Hopefully, that is the hope. Because with 3 heavy rail guns as well as 3 Mark III rail cannons, 3 advanced heavy rail batteries rather, we should have just enough to be able to get through any point defense. You're doing abduction? You're a normal counselor. Yeah, you're doing abduction. Alright. That's interesting. I'm also surprised the alien nation hasn't done anything. Italy have merged. Yep, that's expected. Wouldn't be surprised if they go after Belarus next. Or Benelux. The Benelux. If I can, I'd like to keep cracking into India. Because even if we lose Indonesia and Malaysia, which would be a shame considering we're doing the tech to make Malaysia bigger in one country, controlling India and China, managing to keep a hold on them, means that servants are actually blockaded from their completing their endgame goal. They physically can't. Because they don't have enough people. Turn it down to 2, that should keep without knocking too much up. That's changed to initiative. Not surprising. Mission control is slowly building in China. Space defenses are running a lot faster. But again, there's a lot more to do in the Pan-Asian Combine. There's a lot of regions to defend. Yeah, alien threat should hopefully be on the downturn. I mean, we're probably going to piss them off again by doing what we're about to do. They took that in India. That's just rude. That's very rude. I mean, I haven't been defending it. But I'd like that back, please. Angola is now under servants. Yep, no surprise. Not surprising at all. You're scanning, which means yeah, you're seen. But yeah, I would like that back, please, and thank you. Yeah, I'm aware unrest is high.
Ready for orders.
What are you guys are just purging that? 15%. They're probably going to defend this turn, so crackdown.
Targeting their key people.
Where do you need me?
Acknowledged.
No, just keep boosting public opinion.
Work in the public.
Standing by.
Go whoever's at Moscow.
We'll
Go take
see
a
what
look.
they're up to.
Keep working on just getting into India. Without declaring
Offering
war.
support.
I will help them.
I mean, we had to, we could declare war, but again, that'd only be for this province here. It wouldn't be for just control of India. Done. 6.4. Then again, we have the military tactics to be able to roll over India very, very easily. Kessler syndrome. The reason all low orbits will increase by 10. Reduced by 10% for 6 months. That, I mean, we can tank that. Such as the folly of war. Why wouldn't the they did that? The Protector caused that. And it slashed the aliens as well. I mean, a lot of our stations should be fine, considering we do have the... A lot of them have point defensive raise now. Yeah, still high. That's also an old estimate. I mean, that estimate was made when they started blowing up our stuff. So that estimate is slightly out of date by a small margin. Anything else moving the Earth? No, you're just going out. You're still coming in. You're halfway here. But we should have the welcoming committee ready for you. Which should, at least 3 together, should have enough point defense to be able to hold the line and not get blown up, hopefully. And if nothing else, cause them to burn some Delta V. Yep, America is coming in and destroying this army in Oman. That's Academy Army. And as expected, they defended. Reaching to Maskarovska, unknown group stole. I mean, Maskarovska isn't too bad to lose or to get stolen. Because that is literally just, you know, strategic deception. Alright, somebody just went around and grabbed all our stuff for probably Humanity First fight, I guess, actually. Because that'd be, you know, stuff they'd be very interested in.
Found.
I'll repeat that. It could have been, maybe it could have been Exodus or Initiative. But then again, that doesn't give them Maskarovska or Strategic Deception. It just gives them the ability to do it. It doesn't just go, oh yeah, here's the stuff. It doesn't do that. Make any impact on popular support. That's fine. 33, complete. Yep. That is perfectly fine. We're going to sell some more stuff soon. We are getting low. Space defenses in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan's now got space defenses in its capital. White Navy modernization. That would be good. That's Malaysia. And that's point defense online. And one of the new stations we're building. This is our skunk work station. Oh yeah, they didn't come attack this, but this is being built. With actually a lot more point defense than I thought. But especially with these two... 42... Actually, 42 would be enough to power both of these, but not enough to power anything else. So a little bit of redundancy in case they blow up a solar array. A little bit of redundancy. Plus, you know, when we get tier 3, we can just add more point defense. Plus, layer defense will probably cost more in power.
Ready.
India under initiative. Yeah, go crack down. Start this process again. This old long process of slowly breaking into India. I know it's not the most thrilling stuff on the ground here, but I would like to get into India. Again, I would prefer to keep Malaysia and all that, but we can let that go to Humanity First.
Offering assistance.
Lending my expertise.
Layer defense array. Minus, is that 40 power? I think it was 40 power. I'm pretty sure it was 40 power. That is expensive. Let's get improved ECM module. Yes. Actually, control point cap by 25 would be good. Alien warships would be nice too. Let's get the Xenoscience Center. Let's get this. Because that will improve here. You're surveilling there, that's fine. Improve shipbuilding techniques, superconducting magnets. What does that give? Mirror Cell Fusion Reactor 3. Academy stole key elements of our research into the First Light Liability 3. I mean, that is fine. Coil guns, too. No, repeat mission. Backer tour. Let's improve the knowledge priority by 2%. That way it brings this up and science up quicker. By 74%. There's 3. There's 1 servants and 2 on. That's initiative as well. There's 4 now.
We lost their trail.
Shame about that. So they're probably gonna boost public opinion if I did a random gander. They're scanning for in Indonesia. So I should probably go search these guys, make sure, see who they are, see if they're servants or not. I mean, 99 means they're probably not aliens.
Where do you need me?
These are probably counselors.
Telling our story.
There we go. Continue onwards. We'll just keep getting public opinion boosting. Advised mission. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, just keep boosting public opinion here.
We've got some intel on our target.
Protectorate. Repeat mission, I guess. Would have been great to have somebody with potentially lower unity loyalty. Do that again. Actually, tech levels. You can't level up. Keep forgetting. You can. That would give an extra 1 plus 2 science. Can't actually get it myself. Better investigation. You can get it actually. That'll give you a spare point of admin. You can be leveled up. More admin. Admin. All the admin. Give everybody admin. If you can get admin, you're getting admin. And that'll give you science points and 10% brain. Yep. Hold on. What's Voice of America? Plus persuasion, plus 1% knowledge. No. Get the research group. Science Research Center. That's that done. Alien warships would probably be a good one. Maybe. I'm still tempted by improved railgun batteries. Or also just getting lasers, like green lasers. to improve that. I think we go for that. Yeah, run down that, get some, hopefully get that done real quick. Or relatively quick, rather.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Repeat that mission. Yeah, they went and did a improve.
Our case remains unheard.
We keep them batting back and forth between who's doing what in each country. Regime change in Sudan or Sudan. Oh, there's an extra point here, which oh no, I think the Exodus still got it, so that's fine. That's new solar arrays at that station, which means it should be fully powered and far more better defended. Yeah, it's combat power of 200 now. So, I mean, it won't stand up to a big alien fleet, but it can do some damage. So that's minus 40. These are minus 10. And their solar array. So less point defense arrays, but more layered defense arrays. Which should hopefully be better defense. Keyword hopefully. Very much a hopeful. They're still a little high. They're still exotic materials. New orgs. Literally just got new orgs. You can be upgraded. Persuasion's maxed. Science. FBI. I mean, we can't afford that. As is, we're going to have to sell some more, probably fissiles in order to cover our expenses. And actually, I'm tempted, because 33, nothing's going to Mars. And we've kicked everything out of the Mars orbit. I'm tempted to scuttle you. It'll reduce our MC usage. Also, hopefully, it will also reduce our cost per month. And it might also make the aliens not try to blow everything up. And we don't really need it as such. Remove 3. Oh, you're coming home to get scrapped as well. So that should hopefully tone down the alien threat, or aliens' threat of us. Speaking of that, are they sending anything else to Earth? Yeah, they're still transferring out. They're still hanging out. You're still there. They're not building anything new, which is a good sign. Although they're coming back, because that's going home and that's using fuel and all that. So yeah, they're not. I mean, it sucks that they blew up our stuff, obviously. But we did also go kind of kick the servant fleet in the face quite viciously and killed it all. I mean, it wasn't going to do too much considering it's just basically trapped on Mars. But we did go and kick its face in and
Sir Francis
prevent
Drake
that.
defeat the Spanish Armada by building even bigger ships. He won by overwhelming them with smaller, lighter boats. It is as true today as it was in 1588.
Cybernetics is good.
If your ship is too slow to turn, you're doomed. Colonel Hans Castillo, personal correspondence during the Salvadoran Civil War.
So, ships of the line, remass scoop, component armoring, rapid shipbuilding. All things we want. Definitely ships of the line.
Person of interest surveilled.
Protectorate. Repeats. I want to find out their true loyalty.
Surveillance complete.
Academy. Alright, you go look at somebody else now.
The people will come to our side.
Yeah, repeat that mission.
We've moved the needle.
Repeat that mission. Like we're just in a public campaign war between India and us and the Protectorate. Not Protectorate, the Initiative. I should probably get nano factories soon, just because we are bleeding money, and that would help with that problem. Vapor core fusion reactor 1. We're not interested in that. Oh, good, an assault. Go blow something up.
Gear up.
Almost perfect timing. Confirm assignments. Why can't I confirm assignments? There it goes. Hello, little bug. Yeah, no army. You don't need an army. Hell, you're gonna end up running out of this soon. And then you're gonna be able to just, I guess, expand your economy and all that. Improve your military tech. I mean, that'd be good. They're about to get another. We're getting close to another space defense in Pansion Combine, as well as also a navy, which will take a drain on our available investment points, but is worth it in my
I will
opinion.
help them.
Offering assistance.
But yeah, we need to get the. Well, I mean, if we can get up to the max, that'd be great. Exotic armor. I don't think that's an immediate priority because we don't have enough exotics to really make a ship armed with exotic armor.
Surveillance complete.
Is 7. We should probably go and flip him with smuggling ring. Countryman smuggling above Scorpio base. Let's see. Reduced by 25. Failure. I mean, we're not really looking to constantly produce boosts at the moment. Like, yeah, we want it as a backup, but we're not looking to produce it. It's like, we don't really have anywhere boosting more boost. No. Simply just reduce the amount of investment points effectiveness into boost production, which doesn't really matter at this point.
The needle.
It would only really matter if they came and just blew up all our stuff,
To our side.
which they aren't doing, the aliens, I mean. They're not blowing up everything, so it doesn't really matter that that didn't quite go through.
Target secured.
There we go, believe it wiped out. That is good. New Navy launches. Excellent. And Oman got changed to Serpent. But yeah, that has dropped our available investment points by a little bit, but that's fine. And that should be done very quickly. New organizations, let's see. Ooh, you could get 60 money is good, plus economy is good. Plus 5 org is good. And then you could get Capego systems. Yeah, that seems good. That seems like a good one. Oh, no, you can be upgraded. Give you persuasion. Other than that, you're good. We gotta sell a little bit of Fizziles on the open market. I'm sure this will do absolutely nothing at all. This will go nowhere wrong. It will make its way into nobody who shouldn't have its hand. Nothing will go wrong with selling Fizzile material
Ready.
on the open market. Yeah, go turn him.
Reeling them in.
I'm here.
Good luck there.
Investigating target.
Ready for orders.
And then go look. No, you got somebody looking there. Go there.
Eyes on target.
Confirm assignments. There we go.
Lending my expertise.
Offering counsel.
Link expertise. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, this is our material science base with a little bit of point defense. Not a whole lot. Let's see, is the alien threat dropping? No, the estimate is still red hot. It's still very much, oh, we want to blow all your stuff up. I guess we assassinated one too many aliens. Yeah, because they're coming back with more. They picked up a ship and are coming back with more. Yeah, they're gonna arrive 19th of June. They're gonna arrive 15th of October. Yeah, they grabbed the Dreadnought as well. So I don't think this Dreadnought... No, the Dreadnought was there. I think they picked up the Twilight Blade. I think that's what they grabbed. But let's know exactly which orbit they're going for, or which place they're going for. Because if it's for our main shipyard, or Pontiac Station, like either De Ruyter or Pontiac, or not Pontiac, but like we're gonna have to choose between stations. Like, do we want Pyongyang to be our main shipyard? Or De Ruyter? I think De Ruyter is probably best bet. It has the most power available. That completes November. Alright, if they're coming for De Ruyter, that just sealed De Ruyter's fate. If not... then we might have enough. We'll see. It might survive. It might not. Depends on where they go. If they go for De Ruyter or if they go for Pontiac or Pyongyang, I know where they're heading. Or if they they might just be transferring back. I don't know. It remains to be seen.
Some intel on our target.
Where goes the professor? I mean, we're about to get a counselor turn from them.
Gained an agent.
There we go. Let's make sure... Nope, not nations. Turn you down a little bit. That way you don't blow the coop, but, you know. You could give every now and then fail when you should succeed.
Nothing unusual found.
If I don't learn anything, repeat that mission. But yeah, if they're going for a Deroiter, I may just steal the fate. If they're not, then they'll be fine.
Is moving in our direction.
This fleet may have nowhere to go. Yeah, maybe going to a dead station. On its very slow burn back in. Again, it depends where they're heading. Let's think. I don't know where they're heading. Jordan. He also has a low Earth orbit. But considering how they appear to be just still maxed out threats on the threat bar. Yeah, they're still maxed out threat. Although this was from like June. So they may just be returning. They may not be max threat still.
Your orders.
Alright, back to work on trying to break into India. Saying that shouldn't piss them off at all.
Going after their people.
Standing by.
Public support
We
India.
must persuade the people.
Yeah, it should be fine. Onwards we go. Yeah, they're scanning, but they'll see them, but that's fine. Should be fine anyway. Holding expertise to Hungary.
Truly, I would love to believe that we will comport ourselves better on other worlds than we do here, but I am not naive. There will, I am afraid, be blood. Director Khalid Al-Ashgar. Classified Project Exodus security briefing.
So that is Advanced Marine Assault Units. Can't get that just yet. First Marine Division is in Jordan.
Got some intel on our target.
Initiative, Workers Politician. But yeah, I'm just keep checking the tech. Checking that. Nope, still blood red. Still looking for blood. Global energy crisis. How did we not get nuclear fission in space? How have we not managed to get this? How have we somehow managed to bypass nuclear fission in space? Despite having nuclear fission. And fusion, basically. May blame uncertainties from the alien arrival. I mean, I don't want to suffer GDP modified at 75% strength. But that is basically all of our volatiles. But let's go for it.
The people will come to our side.
I mean, it didn't drop it by as much as it could have. It went down to $36 trillion versus $37 trillion. There is the last of the Lake Champlain ships that we're going to build. That went down to 9 trillion. Merge with Romeo 41, so that these three ships will... Well, we'll see what happens. It's either they're going to go after the assault transports in order to attempt to deny the aliens landing on Earth, or they're going to defend Deroiter Station against the alien mothership fleet coming in. At least attempt to defend. It remains to be seen which is going to be happening. Considering I don't know where they're going. All I know is they're going for low Earth orbit. And I mean, it's 5K versus 4K. But the thing is, a lot of their strength is missiles. And if they're all close together, that's 6 particle or That's 6 point defense, which might be enough. Might be just enough.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
There's no guarantee of it being enough, but it might
We've neutralized their key people.
might be enough. That's crackdown a success. So we can get that control point back from India from the initiative. But yeah, that's also a big blow to the US. Yeah, it's down to almost under 15 trillion almost. Like, the servants have not done a great job with the US. They're 25% military, 25% build army, build navy, and 25% space defenses. With that's not Exodus. Good job. Well done, Exodus. Good pick. I approve. Yeah, build navy for the armies. But yeah, they did not do a great job with, like, extreme inequality. GDP is falling continuously, and because of that, they are investment points, which means they are less efficient at doing stuff. I should have put some more into the economy. Not build so many armies when your main kind of opponent tech-wise is better than you. Control nation aborted. Oh, so that is... You are now at you're basically the same power level as our fleet with these layered defense arrays. Point defense laser turrets. Still Mark III railgun batteries, light versions. Which I guess is fine. Because they also fired Guardian mode too, so that helps. But so that should be... The Skunk Works is about at the moment we can defend it, well defended. Since we don't have fission farms or fusion farms. Alright, they completed low Earth transfer. They've arrived in Earth orbit. Are they just going to hang out here, or are they going to go and blow something up? My hope is that they hang out, because the Detroit Station, which is I'm going to kind of designate as my shipyard, is still basically rushing to completion. Its defenses. So my hope is that they kind of hang out there. New orgs, that's fine. Yeah, they're just gonna... It looks like they're hanging out in low Earth orbit. They're still coming in. I'm gonna have to probably leave De Ruyter to the tender mercies of the aliens. Will I go and intercept these guys? Because I do want to try and intercept them before they reach landfall. Stop them in space, as it were. Tokyo region has now space defenses. Excellent. Go purge. Actually, no, don't claim. Go crack down.
Targeting their center of power.
Ready
You
for
purge
my
that.
Where to?
I'm here.
Go see that
Investigating target.
and confirm. Yeah, I'll keep holding off on building any new stations, just until we see how it plays out. Like whether or not this starts to drop or not. Hopefully it starts to drop.
Offering assistance.
Hopefully the threat level starts to drop.
Offering support.
Advise complete. Considering we are kind of just cooling it off, not really doing anything. Then again, we can't... I mean, we are kind of bickering with the initiative. Ooh, we're 25% faster shipbuilding. That'd be great, but I want ships that align. Also, Greater Malaysia should be done soon.
I have new information.
Versus initiative. I mean, initiative's not great. Cybernetics is good. Cybernetic implants.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Keep doing that. Just keep India pegged as best we can.
Them where it hurts.
So this should be us getting India, hopefully. Hopefully getting India. Which is A, more nukes, and B, more armies. Which, I mean, they're not the best armies, but they'll do. They'll do for what they gotta do. Nigeria, I mean, that's fine.
Our associates are now in charge.
We're gonna have to go back and do public support here again. Fusion platform kit from the Academy. I mean, yes, it would be good to steal. But it isn't the end of the world.
Tracking target.
Acknowledged.
Go public support.
Telling our story.
Acknowledged.
Go and purge.
Targeting the opposition.
There we go. That should be India, basically. Gotten.
Offering counsel.
For lack of a better term. It should be India very much towards us. No spoils. No boost. Funding mission control, yeah, that's fine. Welfare, yes.
Person of interest surveilled.
Initiative. I may as well see if we can get his loyalty. Ooh, the US and Russia are finally fighting. And it looks like,
We hold no sway in their minds.
that's an odd failure. That's unfortunate.
Their hearts and minds.
3%, 90%. But yeah, that looks like 1st Marine Division may die. In Vladivostok. Declare war in Yemen. Yeah, I think that fleet is just hanging out in Earth orbit. As a big stick. As, okay, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Or else you get back by the stick. Even though we do have to kind of... Again, it's not the end of the world if it lands. Because we're probably going to have good odds to defeat on land, considering we're 6.5 for our main militaries. And they're coming in like 7.2 possibly at best. So we're basically almost parity with them. And when they first land, they're at 50% strength and they can't attack, so provided it's somewhere we can get to, we'll be very able to easily help. The problem becomes if they land in America and they decide to found the alien nation in America. That becomes a problem. Then again, the service has done a wonderful job of crippling America. It's under $15 trillion GDP. Inequality is extreme. They're building mission control now. It is, it'd be giving up the servant's best military possible. It'd be like, this would be a terrible thing to do. They decide to give the aliens America for the alien administration. But you never know. They might decide to do it. Would not surprise me. But it also would be a funny cripple to the aliens if they give them the U.S. I mean, it's got a lot of nukes, but well, they've already done a wonderful job of crippling the economy and its science output. Meanwhile, China is actually recovering from the energy crisis. Its GDP is on the mend again. Knowledge is going down. That is going down, which is what we want. We want to rest at about 5. Cohesion is naturally resting towards 0, I think. Yeah, rest out value is 0 because it's not quite high enough. Knowledge is not. I mean, knowledge is good, but it's not quite high enough. But either way, let's go and save. Save the game. Stream game. Save. Do not delete. Save it. And then we'll quit to main menu. So thank you all for coming out. We made some progress. We did do what I set out to do today, which was to kick the servant's fleet in. Tiefin of the servant's fleet, which we did. We booted them out of the Mars orbit, and they haven't built any new ships. The aliens did blow up some of our stuff still, but well, that just motivated us to actually build better point defense systems around our critical infrastructure. And we, with Masafaroska and that, we should be at about 150 total MC we can use kind of safely till the aliens really want to retaliate. I think they're at the point of like, yeah, showed a flag wave, the ship is still angry, but they're going to cool down, and then we'll be able to expand our economy more, and then be able to get to close to the point where we could just go, all right, clothes are coming off, time to go to war. Fully. Just start beating down the aliens. So thank you all for coming out. We're going to be looking at a different game tomorrow, called Vicky 3. Almost said 2. I have no idea how Vicky 2 works. Hell, I haven't really seen anything with Vicky 3. I mean, I've seen enough to go, yeah, it looks interesting. Yeah, let's go take a poke at that. But not enough to go, ooh, that's how you do everything. So it's going to be interesting. So thank you all for coming out. Hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. Take care, and I hope to see you all next time. Have a good one, everyone.